Life is nothing more than an extraordinarily long series of decision making, right? Every single moment of every single day, there's a decision to be made somewhere. You have to decide what to wear. You have to decide when to get up. You have to decide what to eat. You have to decide how well to take care of yourself. You have to decide how you interact with people. You have to decide what route you want to drive. You have to decide whether or not you want to use your turn signal or if we're going to tie our shoes today. There are a million decisions that have to get made at any point in time throughout the course of the day. And sometimes we make the wrong decisions. The beautiful part about the modern era, living in 2025, is that there are more than enough people in the world that are willing to grab their phone, which is now everybody's window to the world, and video themselves detailing their poor decisions. And while I never really claimed to speak for all of humanity, to those people on behalf of all of the rest of humanity, we cannot thank you enough for the endless hours of entertainment that you've provided us. Here is a young woman who clearly made a bad decision.
We had Taco Bell before we came, and I'm now sitting at my kid's portable toilet, and 3 cars just pulled up. It's fine.
It happens. It happens. It happens to the best of us at times. Now, Taco Bell is one of the only fast foods that does not do that to me. If I have an Arby's roast beef sandwich, right through me. Any kind of burger from Culver's, McDonald's, Burger King, right through me. Even a little KFC, right through me. Taco Bell, no problem. However, I've had my fair share of incidents like that. Probably because that part that they took out of me, gallbladder, never really worked right. What the doctors say is their working theory as to why my body acted, excuse me, like I didn't have a gallbladder for the 20 years prior to me getting my gallbladder removed. I remember going to see the fireworks here in town. And they light off the fireworks in this big, beautiful field adjacent to this big, beautiful park in town. It's good. There's a little bit of woods next to it in between the park and the first house of the neighborhood. And you kind of pull up along this ridge along the road and you set your blankets and your seats up. It's a perfect view. And you're only about a 45-second to a minute and a half walk from that little stretch of woods. And we're sitting there one year, and God damn it, do I got a shit. And it is not going to be a pleasant shit. It's not going to be like I'm going to be over there straining, right? At this point in time, I could probably shit through a screen door and not touch a fucking wire. And I have 2 choices. About a minute and a half walk to the woods, or about a 20-minute walk to where the fucking Porta-Johns are. So the car was parked right behind us. I reached into the center console, pulled out that emergency stash of napkins that everybody has, and hiked my happy ass right into the woods in the pitch black of night. Got in there far enough where I couldn't see anybody else and dropped trowel, grabbed a hold of a tree, and just leaned backwards and let that shit fly. It happens. It happens. We were once mowing a church over in Morris, Illinois, when I had my own landscape company. I contracted with a couple of Mormon churches. And this one Mormon church in Morris, Illinois, had this field next to it full of really tall grass, 6-7 feet tall. We stopped and got Arby's for lunch before we went there. I'm mowing. I'm on my zero-turn mower. I'm just cooking along, got the headphones on. Fuck. Head right for the work truck where I always kept a spare roll of toilet paper for instances just like this, and then blasted right into that tall grass till I was back in it 6-7 feet, then turned right so that I had a little like cove in there, hopped off the mower, dropped trowel, grabbed a piece of the mower, leaned back, and let her fly. It happens. But goddamn, I can tell you this. Am I glad I never had to use a child's portable toilet in the back seat at a public park in broad daylight with other people around. That has got to be a sticky situation, no pun intended.